Hey, it's me, Tiffany. Welcome to my channel where I share all things pregnancy, postpartum, and motherhood related. I'm a certified birth and postpartum doula, so that means that I support women and their families on their journey from conception to postpartum. If you haven't had a chance yet, please check out my website at www.nurturebytiff.com, where you can check out my doula services that I offer. You can check out my childbirth education courses, and you can check out my merch. So there's some interesting things going on in Cleveland, where there have been over a dozen, I think like 27, almost 30 children have been reported missing. So I'm going to share this clip with you and come back and we'll talk about it.
City police records before May 1st, 11 kids between 13 and 17 years old were reported missing this year. But in the month of May alone, that number tripled to 34. Even more troubling is that many of these teens don't have photos on the police site. And now the question hanging over investigators is what is driving this surge? Experts say runaways typically make up the majority of missing child cases. But now there are fears in Cleveland that some of these kids could be victims of predators. News Nation's Evan Lampert is tracking the latest developments on this alarming trend. Evan, what's going on?
Well, Elizabeth, the law enforcement that we have been speaking with have not been able to give us a reason for what appears to be this surge in missing children cases in Cleveland. They do not believe there have been any large-scale abductions, but they have had some recent success in reuniting kids found in other parts of the state.
Hey, I got a runner out of the vehicle. She's heading back towards the main drag.
The U.S. Marshals Service is the premier federal agency responsible for tracking down violent fugitives. But another part of the job, they say, is just as important, looking for missing children.
I have a daughter same age as you. So that just shows you how important it is.
This is video from Operation We Will Find You, a U.S. Marshals mission that just ended with 225 missing children found in 16 locations across the country. But despite the success, there's a new challenge. Figures reviewed by News Nation show in particular Cleveland, Ohio, had 34 children reported missing in May, all still missing, according to Cleveland police data. Local and federal law enforcement are disturbed by the trend, but maybe more troubling, when asked if they knew the cause, no one can seem to point to it.
You know, it's a great question. The straight answer is no.
In 2021, marshals say more than 300,000 children were reported missing, 91% of them runaways. And
so that was the clip, or the story. So I have so many questions, and as a parent, as a mom, I am very concerned, because how is it that almost 30 children can go reported missing? Number one, there's no media coverage. Why is there no media coverage? I mean, I could put some theories out there as to why there's no media coverage. I mean, if you really just kind of sit back and look at the children who have been reported missing, it's very rare that these type of stories get the coverage that they need or deserve. I'm just going to be honest with you. So that's a big thing. That's a big red flag to me. Like, you have over dang near 30 children missing and there's nobody's talking about it. I really didn't find out about it until recently, where I saw a guy on TikTok. He was, talking about it. And then, there's a few people here and there on YouTube or whatever out on social media talking about it. But that's it. Like, there's no, nobody's really covering the story or really talking about it. And I find that really odd, because why would you not want to find children that are missing? And for you just to say that, oh, these kids that are missing are, we don't know if it's gang affiliated, or if it's, due to drug use, or, they're runaways, or if they've just been, trafficked or anything like that. Regardless of the fact of why they're missing or whatever the case may be, why does that matter? I mean, these are children. They need to be found. Your job, as detectives or, police officers or whatever, if someone's been reported missing, is to try to help find these people, find these children. One child that was reported missing, they did find him, and unfortunately he was, not alive, and that's horrible, but at least the family does have some closure. They were able to find him and, take care of what they needed to take care of. But I just find it so interesting and so odd that no one is really talking about this. Like, what's the real issue? Why are you hiding it? And then it's like when you know, the things that they are saying, it's kind of like they're still trying to kind of, I don't know, really skirt around it or not really shed so much light on it, you know, like kind of still, yeah, they're missing, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not really important. It is important. I feel like it's very important. You know, unfortunately, a lot of the people or a lot of the children that have been reported missing, there have been, you know, no pictures. They're just names, and that kind of makes it, you know, more difficult to find them also. But just the fact that it's just that easy for so many children to disappear, like in a 2-week time span, because I think it was like from May, like the 1st and 2nd week of May, these children had just disappeared. You know, like, what is going on? I know that human trafficking is out of freaking control. I don't know if y'all out there watching are into, like, you know, conspiracy theories and stuff like that, but we do have, you know, organ harvesting and things like that people talk about, and they're really big on that. It's just so much stuff that's going on in the world today, and it's really crazy that all of these children can go missing, and yet it's silence. You know what I'm saying? No one's saying anything about it. And that's devastating. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Do they not deserve, you know, to be found? Does, you know, are they not that important? I feel like they are, you know. So I feel like I needed to come on and, you know, at least shed some light on it. I'm pretty sure a lot of people haven't even heard about it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I hadn't. And when I did, I was just like, what? You know, no media coverage like that. And it's just really weird. I feel like some strange things are definitely going on. Y'all, you know, y'all gotta have these conversations with your children, you know, before they leave home. I know we want to be with our children all the time, and we can't necessarily do that, you know, but they need to be aware of their surroundings, number one. You know, you can't, you just have to be careful. You have to have those tough conversations with your babies, let them know, you know what I'm saying? Pay attention, be mindful, you know what I'm saying? If you see something that's weird to you, or you feel like somebody's watching you or following you, you know, you get away, do whatever you need to do, scream, kick, whatever it is that you need to do, you know what I'm saying? It's just, that's, jeez, that's really sad, and it's scary, you know what I'm saying? It's really scary because, shoot, I'm sitting back, I need to do research in my own city to see, you know, who's missing out here, you know, and we don't even know, you know, we don't even know. So I just want to get on here real quickly and, you know, shed a little bit of light on this, and hopefully, you know, if anybody is able to look up the stories, or, you know, get a chance to, you know, do some research on this, and y'all see these babies out, or, you know, something, if you're able to help, you know, that would make a huge difference, because it's apparent that no one else is trying to make a difference or do anything to help. I thank you so much for watching. What are your thoughts on this? You know, how do you feel about the fact that so many children have come up missing, and yet, and it's just like ghosts, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's talking about it, nobody's really saying anything about it. What are your thoughts on this? I thank you again so much for watching. As always, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.